let's talk about relations in Supabase and by extension in Postgres. Previously, we created a user, which is here, and I'm just going to copy-paste his ID. Let's go to the table editor, and I'm going to come back to the public schema where I got my table orders. All right, let's say that every time we save an order, we are supposed to save a user ID linked to this order. So I got here two tables under two different schemas. Doesn't make any difference, it could be in the same schema. And I would like to link basically an order to a user. The first thing that I would like to add here, it's a new column, and this column would be basically a column user ID. So I would type user here underscore ID, and I would use a UUID because we talk about the UUID that I've been copy-pasting before. So here we got an example of what's a UUID. It looks like this, okay? And what I can do directly is to add a foreign key. This is where relations are happening. A foreign key, it's a key that will link this table with this column, so orders.userid, to another table and another column. Let's give an example, okay? So we got here orders.userid. User underscore ID will actually be related to auth.users, the table that we've seen before, .id, okay? So here, this is why I'm using user and not users because it's singular. And I put an underscore, and here I put ID because I'm referring to the auth.users.id, okay? A schema table. So I'm going to go down, and if I click on add a foreign key, here, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to auth, to users, and then I'm going to relate public.users to actually auth.users.id, okay? And we can see here that we got a small message. Column types will be updated. The following columns will have their types updated to match their reference column. Actually, auth.users.id is a type UUID, and the column public.orders.userid is also UUID. So if you want to make relationship, basically your columns need to be the same type. You cannot make different types, okay? So down here, I got several other options. I can do an action if the row is updated. I can just cascade, which means that if there is something that is happening to one row, it will happen on the other row, on the column. An action if the row is removed. If the row is removed, here we can say exactly the same: cascade, restrict, set default, or set null. Okay, so I really discourage you to use the cascade one here because it will delete. If you delete the user, it will delete its order, and most of the time you want to keep the data. Okay, so I'm just going to put no action. Okay, so I got my foreign key created. I got to click on save, and here suddenly we can see on the new column that I'm going to add that we have a foreign key set up. So I'm going to click on save. Okay. And basically here, it's going to create the relationship. And there we go. Let's take a look quickly here at the column. We can see that we got this green icon with the foreign key relationship, user ID, auth.user.id. So let's say that I'm going to add to this order here a new user. So I can select an existing user, okay? And we can see directly it's done. I can do exactly the same here by double clicking. I'm going to use this user. Of course, if I would have several other users, it would do the same. And there we go. Okay, so now I would like to query all my orders. So I can go to my SQL editor and I can type select from here public.orders, okay? And I'm going to click on run. And here we can see that we got our two orders, okay? What I would like to do is to have actually only the user ID. What I can do is to type user ID, click this, and there we go. All right, but what if I just want the email of the user ID? What if I would like to grab data from the user directly from the order? What I would like to do is to make a join between the orders table and the auth.users, where the user ID is equal to the actual user ID, okay? So here we can see that I'm selecting the order and everything from the order, and then just the email from the user. So if I click on run, what it's going to catch, it's the order and also the data from the users coming here with the email just down here, okay? It's totally complete in here. When you create a new table, you can also directly create a new relationship just down here by clicking on this link icon next to the column name and directly do the same operation as we saw before with the foreign key. This was a quick demonstration about relations. Of course, it's a key feature of Postgres and by Supabase, so we are going to come back to it later.